there and welcome back to Build with the Boys. It's a very quick one today because it's I'm back with a lamp again, if you can believe it. This is the third video I've done on this Tinkerbell lantern for the Disney Dolls House. Now, the first one was where we made it in issue, I believe, 28, 29? Can't remember. But it was last month. It came in last month's pack. It's our first electrics, our first freestanding electrics. And I wasn't happy with it because it was making the drawers glow. That wouldn't happen because this is supposed to be a lantern. So if you lifted it off, the lantern would still glow, you know, in the real world. If you rested it on it, it wouldn't make the chest of drawers light up. So I wasn't happy with that, so I found a way to block that light bleed out. And that's now done. So the light bleed's now blocked out, and you can see that on the last video that I made about this, of how to reduce the light bleed. And we'll use that for other lights that come along. But I mentioned in the first one something that could be done with the lantern, and that would be to put Tinkerbell inside the lantern. And I suggested, you know, if you could use a fine liner to draw a black outline, a silhouette of her, or you could cut electrical tape to a silhouette of Tinkerbell. Well, a friend of the channel, Ken, contacted me via email with a really good idea, a fantastic idea, and he suggested nail art stickers. Now, I don't know anything about nail art. I've got two boys in the house. It's not something I'm ever going to use. My wife, bless her, my wife Victoria, works with animals. So, you know, manicured nails would last about 2 minutes. So, it's not something I was aware existed. I didn't know these were a thing. And Ken told me what his idea was to do it. And I thought it sounded great. And he said, look, if I have a spare one, I'll send it to you. Fantastic. And true to his word, Ken has. Now, I've seen Ken's on the Facebook group that we're in, and it looks magnificent. And I'm kind of hoping I can replicate that for you on here with the one that he sent me. Now, this arrived this morning, and I was expecting the nail sticker, but Ken sent me a few other bits as well. It's very humbling. I'm very happy with what he sent me, and I'm very grateful. So again, Ken, thank you very much. It's made my day. It really has. It's been a rough week, and this really is wonderful. These are lovely things. Ken has done a few other things as well on the Facebook group I've seen. He makes a lot of little embellishments for the house, and they're wonderful. He's done some of the things I'm going to show you in a minute, but he's also done the book from Hocus Pocus. It looks magnificent. So if you're not in our group over on Facebook, check it out, because it's a good wealth of knowledge as well. Not for just any troubleshooting and things like that is good, but just Facebook search the Hachette Disney Dolls House. You'll find the group, and you'll see some of these things in there. I'm in there, a few others are in there, and we chat, and it's good. But Ken definitely has a knack for this, and the little Hocus Pocus book was magnificent. But he did something I've wanted for ages, and I wasn't expecting this, and it's turned up, and I can't wait to show you. These are great things. Great guy, Ken. I'm very, very appreciative of this. So check these out, and we'll see if we can make this lantern have a Tinkerbell inside it. So this is part of what Ken sent me, and if I can show you this. I'm not going to install it right away. I'm just going to show you just how small these are. Be very careful with this. So this is the Tinkerbell. Let's see if we can get zoom on that. Nail stick. It's tiny. So be very careful. Now, Ken has advised that these have a habit of folding back upon themselves, to be very careful. So we will do until it's going to pop it back in the bag for now. So that's all I was expecting, and again, I'm very grateful for that. It's a wonderful idea, and I've seen Ken's. It looks fantastic. I'm hoping mine turns out the same. But Ken also sent me a few other bits and pieces which I wanted to show you, because very unexpected but very much appreciated, and these really are gorgeous. So the first thing he sent me was, we have the Snow White storybook. Now this is going to be great, because this is going to go on the bookcase that we've got coming for Beauty and the Beast room. But again, to show you how detailed this is, I mean, I don't know how good my camera's going to pick this up. I'm trying to zoom as much as I can. It's literally the entire story of Snow White inside here on every page. And it's this is a beautiful thing. This really is. This is absolutely lovely. And it will be taking pride of place on my my little bookcase inside the Disney Dolls House. But it's bound as well. It's a gorgeous thing. That really is nice. The other thing he sent me, which again, Snow White. And again, I've got to be careful. I don't want this rolling away. Is the poison apple. So I've got this very little poison apple here, but it's gorgeous. This is a beautiful thing. It's lovely. We've got the green and the red on there, but we've got this very lovely poison apple. You can see the green there, and if we rotate it around, you can see the red here. It's gorgeous. It really is. Again, that's going to sit on the bookcase next to the book. And then the other thing he sent me, and I'm so chuffed with this because it's something I talked about doing a long time ago, and I looked around, but he's absolutely nailed this, is the magic carpet. So Ken made this. This is a gorgeous thing. This is a fabric carpet. We have the tassels, and this is the actual design. So you can see on here, this is the design of the magic carpet. This is the one that looks like the magic carpet. This is the design of the magic carpet. And it is beautiful. And I am very happy with this. And again, I'm going to find the perfect room for this in the house. And thank you, Ken, for this. This is absolutely lovely. It really is. And it will take pride of place inside my house. So thank you for that. It's very overwhelming. I'm absolutely touched by this. I really am. And yeah, it's great. Very unexpected, but thank you so much. So what we're going to do is I am going to install this onto the lamp, and we'll take a look at it. And if it's something you'd like to do, it gives you an idea of how to do it and how this turns out. But I've got a feeling this is going to look really good. Okay, so here's our Tinkerbell lantern. Now, as you can see, if you haven't seen the video about how I blocked out the light bleed, check that out, because you see mine doesn't glow up here, because it wouldn't. This is supposed to lift off and on, so there'd be no light coming from the base of this thing, so it just blocks out all that light there. It's a very simple fix to, but you can check out the light bleed video for that one. So what we're going to do is going to remove this part to make life a little easier for ourselves. I say that, it might actually be easier to have that on, but we can handle this. I'm going to clean this glass up to make sure whenever applying any sort of sticker or decal, you got to make sure your glass is clean, because if there's any fluff or dirt on here, it's going to affect the bond of any sticker you apply. Now, I've never used a nail sticker before, as clearly you can tell. So I don't know the medium I'm working with here. Again, Ken advised they can be quite fiddly and fall back upon themselves. So I'm going to see how this works. I'm going to use my tweezers to apply it, and then I'm going to very gently smooth it. And hopefully, we got one shot at this. Hopefully, we can make this work. Okay, so we have our Tinkerbell here. Managed to get her off quite clean. Now, she doesn't have to be perfectly straight on here, because we do want to have the illusion of her floating. There we go. So that was relatively painless. Thankfully, no folding back, and we've got to do one shot. Let's smooth her down. I don't want any air bubbles in there or anything like that. But you can see how lovely that looks. So we're just going to smooth that down, make sure that's nice and stuck. Yep, no air bubbles, nothing like that. Beautiful. So there we see we have our Tinkerbell in our lantern. Now, if we bring our table back over, there is Tink in her lantern. Now, how does that look when lit up? There she is, inside the lantern. Perfect. Now, you're getting a glare I'm not getting. So I'm seeing something far different to what you're seeing. I'm going to try and change filters on this, see if I can get you closer to what I'm seeing. Because, I mean, I can still see her in full colour. I can see on the screen this is just a blur of light. Let me see if I can change filters and see if we can get you what I'm seeing. I think that's the closest I'm going to get. Now, again, it looks better what I'm seeing because I can see her in colour. Whereas you'll see this very orange glow. But it looks lovely. It really does. It looks absolutely magnificent. And I'm very, there we go. I'm very, very happy with this. Really happy with this. It looks absolutely wonderful. And it's exactly as I want it to be. Thank you, Ken. This is absolutely great. I recommend doing this. If you can get some of these nail art stickers, that puts Tinkerbell quite lovely in your lamp. And that really is wonderful. I'm really happy with that. So there we go. I'm very happy with that. You can see by the goofy smile on my face. I think this looks wonderful. I've got my little Tinkerbell inside my lantern, and there you go. That's her lighting up. See, again, the glow off the camera is extreme, so I don't know how to dull that so you can see, because what I'm seeing is not what you're seeing. So I can still see all of her detail and all of her colour and whatnot. If I show that, you just see this glow. I don't. I can see how good this looks. It looks magnificent. So this is a fantastic idea by Ken. And I can't recommend that enough. If you can get, it's perfect. They're the perfect size. It gives the impression that she's inside the lamp, not that she's stuck to the side of it. It looks like she's in the lamp, and it's very, very good. And again, the other little bits and pieces that he sent through, this I'm very happy with this, like stupidly happy. Really wasn't expecting it, so it's a lovely thing. So thank you, Ken, very much appreciated. But check these out for yourself. So I mean, if you can get some of these nail art decals, definitely do that. That's a fantastic it's a fantastic addition to the house. A very simple one as well. You saw it. I've never used these before. It wasn't overly complicated. I did use my tweezers to get them off and apply it, but it was real simple. That was such a simple thing, and it looks fantastic. It's made a huge impact because I just didn't like that lamp empty. She's supposed to be in that lamp. If you're going to have the Tinkerbell lamp and not have Tinkerbell in it, it's very strange. My wife's nickname when she was growing up was Tink. And I bought her the lantern. I bought her a replica of the lantern that we could light up that had the silhouette of Tinkerbell inside it. So again, when I saw this, I'm thinking, well, it's got to have her in. And now it has. So I'm very, very happy. But again, if you've not seen the Facebook page, come on over. There's a group over there. Come and join us, and you will see some of the other things Ken's made, because it's bloody impressive. It really is. But that's it for this one. So just a quick one, a very nice little detail. Very happy with it. We will have Disney Dolls House very soon, because I've had notification that it's shipped. So 31 to 34 should be here the early part of next week. Now the postal delays have messed things up a little bit, but I mean, that's not going to last forever. We've just got to get through, you know, the next, I think there's 2 more walkouts planned. We've got to get through those, so we'll be back to normal. So it might take a little longer this month to get your stuff, but next month we'll just be back to normal. So you'll get it at the normal rate. If you haven't yet, please give us a like and hit the subscribe button. I'm sorry there hasn't been loads of content this past week. I've been absolutely inundated at work, but I had to jump on and do this one for you. I had to show this. So really good, really good. Cannot recommend you doing that yourselves. In a world where you can be anything at all, just be nice. Big thanks to Ken, and we will catch you on the next one.